morning, everybody. This is the Flat Cap Cafe Racer on the JustDad channel today. Riding this Thruxton R out and on a little Saturday morning ride. To catch you up from where I was about a week ago in the Thruxton R, I originally converted put all the street stuff back on, the horn, the lights and tail lights and stuff like that last week, and went out on the breakfast ride, which was on this channel. But I left a full fairing and left the clip-ons down low and everything like that because I wanted to have that for the race with Mr. Bill and his Rocket 3. Just an update on that is it doesn't look like he's going to get his Rocket 3 totally finished in time to do that drag race this year. Our drag races end about mid-October here in Idaho, at least at our track anyway. And Mr. Bill still has to finish putting it back together, then has to break it in, and then has to get it dynoed, and that's likely a trip to Washington State. So since he's not going to be able to race in October, I went ahead and took the full fairing off, which is the way I got it configured right now. Moved the bars up, which is a lot more comfortable. That's where the bars were on the low fairings, at 3.5 inches lower than where they are right now. So big difference there. And I put the saddlebags back on, and I put the Vance and Hine mufflers back on. And the initial part of this that I done last time was last week was to get it back to stock. Not stock, but street legal. Took about 5 hours. That included doing the brakes and sprockets and stuff like that. Took me about another 7 hours to take the big fairing off and get the handlebars adjusted. And so today I'm out taking a short ride just to find out what other adjustments I need to make. And so far I had to fix my electric hand grips, which I did that. The right one wasn't working, so I got that working. It looks like I need to adjust my steering dampener in here. It's kind of on tight turns. It's banging up against my little quarter fairing. I need to adjust the clutch lever up a little bit so it gets a little bit more free play, not hitting a triple clamp. And I think I need to adjust my where this GoPro is right now. If I make a sharp turn, the instruments will kind of bang in a little bit. Other than that, that's the only thing I've seen. I'm going to be going to, look like I got a lot of detour signs here. I'm going to be going to the Triumph shop here this morning before I go to my grandson's soccer game. Check on getting another helmet. I've had this Nolan, I think it's a 105 modular helmet forever, and it's a little noisy and it's getting a little old, and it's probably at least 4 or 5 years old, and it's well past the due date on replacing it. I'm looking to get a Shoei, it's not a Duotech, it's a Neotech 2. That's what it is, a Neotech 2. So I'll stop by the Triumph shop and see if they got that on order for me yet. It's a little bit quieter with these Vance and Hines on. Probably can, if you go back to the 5 days ago, you can probably hear the difference between the two. And I do have the microphone a little closer to me now than I did then too, so that makes a difference. Baby, on the seat, slide off. That's why I just kind of have to roll it on slow with this bike. I got something for you guys. You ought to tune into the Bolt Hope Biker. He did a series where taking this. They have I don't know what they call it, a race in England that they take these 90cc Hondas and they race them for, I think, 3.5 hours, something like that. And so you know, you got these 90cc Hondas screaming around this track for 3.5 hours, this dirt track. And it's really wild. He goes through the steps of him buying something that's fairly inexpensive and turn it into something pretty expensive, and you know how it goes with project. You get something and you have to buy something else, then you find out, you know how that goes. First thing you know, you double or triple the cost. But it was really a hoot watching him going out there, because it's almost like flat track. I won't spoil it for you. You have to go and watch it. The Bolt Hope Biker. And if you ever want to go see a good series that takes you around England and then rolls around England, you have to watch the Bandit Man UK. It's Richard and his wife Carol. Richard's got a MT10, a thirsty MT10, and Carol's riding a 675. And they ride around England and show, and they do some really fabulous drone shots and things like that too. So, Bandit Man UK. Okay, I'm standing at the kind of intersection of the three dealerships here. We got the High Desert Harley-Davidson right there. There's always something going on right there. And if I just pan around here, you can see they're doing a motorcycle safety class here. And if I pan around here, you can see there's the Indian dealership right on the right and the Triumph dealership right here in front of me. So quite a bit going on here as usual. So that's Flat Cap Cafe Racer for today. I better get started on those other things I found. So long. Join me and my friends at Flat Cap Cafe Racer for riding and racing. Please subscribe.